exploring the forgotten, uncovering the hidden, and revealing history as it was meant to be told.
You can see they widened the ditch here on the side. This is brand new scrape marks that go along the side, and they've actually made it wider. Didn't fix the bridge. Still have the divot on the left. That's new. And then over here, yeah. And I was just talking to the mayor, and you can see right there, that's the parking area. And then if I flip around, we got tons, here, go that way, of like giant trails behind me. So this area could be a great wealth of tourism for the area that's being underused, honestly. As we get to the top over here, there's just this giant area which has nothing in it, which could be filled with a lot. Unfortunately, right now, it's only being filled with water whenever we have raining time. And then New Mexico trust lands back that way. However, Lybertee Park extends for quite some distance, like that way. My hunch that I got to figure out now is I think that goes out to Bee Hill. If that connects to Bee Hill, this is a perfect passway for any kind of traffic on the 5500. And then you come back this way. Again, this is Lybertee, and then the trust land is back further. So this park is quite extensive. You can see the other parts of Bloomfield further back, but huge park, absolutely massive. And then over there, again, the city, but in between, it's all just nature. Tell me you wouldn't love to cross that bridge. Just tell me it wouldn't be fantastic. It would go fine. So I haven't seen any actual activity except for birds, but I've seen a butterfly, which is interesting because it's still pretty cold, and a lot of like flies type of bugs. Obviously the foliage in this area is a little different, so we don't really have leaves, but you know, things are looking more like winter than spring, but I feel the spring in the air. Again, we've been walking for quite some distance. I believe Bee Hill's over that way. And the trust land is right up around the corner here on the left. You can see the yellow sign popping out. And then Lybertee Park just wraps straight around a barbed wire fence. So, I mean, it's a nice walk from here. It's just flat ground, but getting up here, there could be some easier ways to get up here that could be made. That would definitely help. And you got the scenes of beautiful New Mexico off in the distance. So the trust land is, it's partially blocked off, it looks like. And then if I go this way, I want to know where Bee Hill is comparable to this area. I can hear a bird in this tree up here. Let's see if we can sneak up on it. This is East Rim Trail. And I don't see the bird. And I don't see Bee Hill. Maybe if we go, it's got to be on the other side of here. You should be able to reach it across the side. But yeah, that's the East Rim Trail. Runs down this direction. It's got a mile marker down there actually. And remember, no matter where you are, you're always just this far from nature. Make sure you're getting out there and being part of it yourself. We're not meant to be in boxes. You can look behind me and like literally for like almost half a mile to a mile straight where that pole is, that terrible looking pole. That's all Lybertee Park. This is all Lybertee Park, man. This is Mayor Moeller. This is what we can do here, good sir. When they say that I can't see the Rocky Mountains from my doorstep, and then I show them, look at that. They're snow-capped, bro. They're so snow-capped. Now I'm going to show you from the side what I'm talking about side. Oh, wait, there's some butterflies over here. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we got to work with here. We were down there earlier, and you can kind of see the dirt bike area track. We came around up top, I showed you the area that's completely open space, and then, I mean, you can see for yourself how much can be done with this area. It's gorgeous. It's full of opportunity. And then the views, man, like we got this bench for these views. It just doesn't compute. And then that pole over there, why don't we just make it into a tree? Put some branches on it, make it look like a tree from Arizona. And then just look at this. Let's beautify it, put some more trees down there, you know, make maybe a water system that goes through here. Fix that oil field fence that looks like it's coming down. That's not great. And we got ourselves a winner here. This is a diamond in the rough, baby. Diamond in the rough, baby. Well, I've been talking about Colorado's wolf reintroduction program for some time now. And these paw prints are pretty sizable, comparably to mine. And I think that we have almost enough circumstantial evidence to prove that we have wolves crossing the border from Colorado into New Mexico and possibly have already bred and have their own population here. Saw coyote bones. I mean, nothing can eat a coyote except the wolf, really. And especially in this area, the coyotes are the highest natural predator for the most part, except for like maybe a mountain lion, which are far and few between. Now, these footprints I'm seeing, they're canines. I've been seeing them for a while. I saw pups prints, and we know that they've made it as far down as within 100 miles, 50 miles of the border on the scans. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a separate break-off group of wolves coming from Colorado and living here in the Four Corners area in San Juan. The way that these rocks deposit, it's so interesting and strange. And there's certain types of rocks too. I've seen red jasper, yellow jasper, jaspers of all kinds, but they concentrate up on the top. And then when the erosion kicks in, you can see other spots on the sides, but also here. So let's take a look, for instance, on the side. And we've got red jasper, yellow jasper, brown jasper as well, orange jasper. Yo, leave this in the comments if you know the answer, but like, you'll come across these patches that are just kind of random, and then you come across and it's like, boom, no plants at all, just rocks. Just rocks, and there's certain types of rocks, for some reason, in like a, not symmetrical, but like in a shaped area. It's very strange. I'll show you another one if I find it. Exactly what I'm talking about right here is another one. Just random patch, no plants at all, just rocks. And they're like, again, surface rocks. Very strange. I don't understand it. But wind's out here howling. City's gleaming. Okay, I have to do a video now because I stand corrected. Whether it was Mayor Moeller or whether it was the Parks Department, I don't care who it was, they fixed the fence, which I've been complaining about for forever. If you look at my videos, this railing was completely gone. I'm coming to check the job to see if it's a shot job or, oh no, somebody actually put, hold up, let's look. Hopefully this thing doesn't fall off the edge. Yeah, they anchored it back on there nicely. Look at that. Woo! Sweet. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Well, maybe. I'm not going to shake it. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. They fixed it. Now you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, beautiful. And then now we have to get across the, it's probably the worst part because of the erosion. You can even see where people are, the trail is even trailing off. Props to you, Mayor. Props to you. So we're gonna take up this route and then we're gonna go down the shady route. Although this isn't much better. Actually, this actually is pretty good. We go up to the top and then we'll be able, I think that puts us at least with the medium level of the other sides. You can see there's actually, no, we're still lower than the gazebo. So you go this way and then follow it up. And this one's got some massive erosion, like, yeah. Oh wow, look at that hole. What lives in that hole? Not a wolf, but something big. Oh, this is a big step up. It gets steep. There we go. Alright, what's up here? Where's the goodies? I remember one time coming up the top of a mountain, some guy had like a horn and then he hit the horn and then left. I was like, what is this, the end times? Oh, that's cool. That's nice. Look at that, dude. I don't think I've seen that shot. Woo! Complete 360, man. We just looked down and realized the trail that we're supposed to be on to get down is completely invisible. It starts there, but like it blends in, and most of it's washed away. So, okay, see, it steeps off to the left here, but it's like you can see the erosion on this is nasty. So you got to keep your feet steady. All right, here we go. Starting here. Whoa! Okay. Yes, this is shifty sands. Very shady. Very shady indeed. You ain't Slim Shady like me, bro. Okay, here we go. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. We're almost there. Okay, and up there's that weird hole that we saw. And then over here's where I almost fell through the ground the other day.
Oh my god, yeah, bro.
Yeah, this is, whoa, it's really washed out. Hold up, we got stairs. Here comes what we call a cookie crumble, because the sand is shifting like crazy all the time. You can see it's very, very, it's like grandma's cookies from the vending machine, if you ever had those. Or Famous Amos, or whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called, man. I'm so glad they fixed that, though. It makes me happy. And then we made our way down to the bottom almost. This area can still be a little bit sketchy because of the amount of rocks and shifting sand, but beautiful, beautiful place. And like I said, it's still over here. We're still more to the park. So this could be fully used to create something amazing. Do you even hike, bro? Do you even hike? Big shout out to all my new subscribers. You guys are amazing. You guys are the world. And whether you're here for the old time content, whether you're here for the new content that we're putting out, and obviously we've been producing for years. This has been one of the biggest years for us yet, and I just really hope you guys ride with us for the following years. Like I said, we're not just going all over the country. We're going all over the world again. And this time, maybe I put my boots on the ground. Let's find out. Biggest thing is trying to always provide you guys a journey to come to, a journey to watch, a journey to go through. And even in the minimal moments that we go through, I try and bring you along. That way you get the full idea of the adventure, and you get to fully encapsulate yourself in the history of the moment. Because every moment we're alive, we're making history. And today we're revisiting it. All right, more footprints. Not like massively sizable difference, but coming from a water area and also heavily forested, so there's no human footprints nearby as well. So I don't know, man. It's been a pleasure, and with every mission we find new goals. We've found a whole new trail. We found a whole other area that we're going to try and get to, and those are coming up next. So I really hope you guys stick around and get to it with us.